Hello and warm welcome, everyone. I am Anne Pluto Williams, and I am your host of Agents of Happiness. And today, I know I say this all the time, but today I have a guest that is a dear friend and also a very, very one inspirational person, one of the most inspirational person I know. And I had the big pleasure of working with my guest for a few years in the Supreme Committee where I work. And this is Mr. Gordon Penney.
Thank
Everyone,
you so Thank you.
This is Gordon. Welcome. Welcome to the Agents of Happiness.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Would you like to say a few words who you are?
Like you said, my name is Gordon Penney. I've been in Qatar now for 22 years. I'm very fortunate. I've lived a life full of experiences, not necessarily always good experiences, but some good, some bad. I've done 25 years with the military first, and then I left the military, and I had the fortunate opportunity of working with the Qatar government for the next 22 years. And I like to think that I've gone from various parts of life, from troubled areas to really good parts, and I like to say I've met a lot of great people along the way, and had some really good experiences.
Thank you. No, I'm super grateful that you are here, and I'm also very grateful to have been fortunate to work with you.
Yeah, it's been an honor.
And we had some really good happiness moment. I mean, really.
We did. Let's face it, the World Cup project was something that was very dynamic, very challenging.
Yeah.
And I often say, if you could work in the World Cup project, you could work in anywhere. And I mean that in a positive sense, because the work there was so challenging and everything changed every day. So you had to be able to adjust your mindset and your ability to do work and still maintain a positive approach in both what you did at work, but also outside of work as well.
Yeah, no, you're right. Because I mean, it was extremely stressful.
Yes.
It was.
Yeah.
But also, like you were saying, there was so much, and I think especially in our team, because I was fortunate to be in your team.
Yeah.
Part of the same department.
Yeah, sure.
And I think in our floor,
yeah,
we had that nice, happy vibe, right? We had a kind of vibe, and a caring vibe, I would say.
And you ask yourself, why do we have that? And I can't help but stress that is the fact that the people on our department really took the time to get to know each other, and know each other at another level. Because let's face it, we all come to work, we have our technical expertise and stuff like that, but relationships don't develop through technical expertise. Relationships develop by people actually communicating with each other and listening to each other, which I think is probably the keyest thing in leadership today, is learning how to listen and listen at a really deep level and stuff like that. So when you have a group of people in your department, your team, that are listening to each other, you have a dependency to kind of be positive and do things together that no other team does. No other team does well. So yeah, it was really a great experience.
Yeah, you're right. And I think also we did have a great teamwork.
Yes.
And we were kind to each other. We were saying good morning and goodbye, have a great day, or how are you?
Yeah, exactly.
I remember all the time when we met.
Yeah.
And when we were grabbing our coffee in the morning and we saw each other, you were always, you were in a very senior role in our, you were an executive director.
Yeah.
Your workload was massive, but still you took the time to talk and ask, how are you?
Yeah. You know what though, that's just being a good human being. And maybe I was in a senior role, but quite honestly, my success is about the people around me. Had nothing to do with me as a person, or whatever the case would be. It had to do with actually the people that I hired on my team and their ability, their skills, and to communicate stuff like that. I will say what I'd like to think that what I did do is created an environment where it was safe for people to go out there and go get it. And voice your concerns when you wanted to voice your concerns, take on challenges and so forth like that. And when people feel safe in that workplace, they're going to be happy, and they're going to be happy that they get that chance to do that. So yeah, so it was good. Yeah.
Amazing, because that takes me into my topic of today
Okay.
in our show,
Sure.
which is happiness.
Yeah, very much so.
And also gratitude. I think that is kind of connected.
Yeah, sure.
Gratitude and happiness.
Oh, 100%.
Right.
I don't think you can separate the both.
No.
It definitely you need to have, without a doubt, gratitude is a cornerstone of being happy.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
So tell me, Mr. Gordon.
Yes.
I am so used to call you Mr. Gordon because
Yes, go
we
ahead.
work together.
Go
But
ahead.
you are also my friend. So Gordon,
Yeah.
tell me, what is happiness for you? I know
You know,
it's a big question.
Happiness for me is, and it all depends where you come from in life. And everybody comes from different cultures, from different nurturing environments and so forth like that. But if anything I've learned from my challenges in life there is that happiness is a choice, but it's not always easy to get there. And I think it's a choice, but you really have to work at it sometimes to make sure it becomes your life. And at least in my case, it was based on my childhood and my military life, and after my military life. I think it's something you have to choose to be happy, but it's a feeling that you can give people around you that you're actually, with them on many different levels, and that you're listening to them and they're listening to you and so forth like that, and it's not about the material things. Very early in life, I used to think that happiness was about the Wayne Dyer, Dr. Wayne Dyer. He's a psychologist that I really listened to through my troubling times in life, and he used to always say that you have to choose to be happy, but then you have to do the right things to make it to make yourself happy, and the right habits and so forth like that. So happiness for me is a choice, but it's a feeling. It's a feeling that you have when people are around you, you're feeling within yourself. And as you indicated from the beginning, it's got a lot to do with gratitude as well. Gratitude is so much part of that. Sometimes it'd probably be a little difficult to really explain. Happiness could be in difficult times as well. Yeah. And so and it's that feeling that you get and so forth. So yeah.
Because you are a big part of my journey. I have to give you that.
Yeah.
I have to give you that, and I want you to know that, because you were speaking about habits.
Yeah.
And one of these times when we met in the corridor having coffee,
yeah,
we were having a little chat about habits and how you feel. And back then I was a little bit more chubby, and I wasn't so so happy in me.
Yeah.
Even if I always been happy inside, but I wasn't happy with the costume.
Yeah.
The body costume.
Yeah, exactly.
And you helped me with that. You put me into that path, and you helped me, and you coached me so well. You did it by just being kind and being supportive, and that this is a few years ago, but you planted that seed.
Yeah.
You did that for me, and that is made me very happy.
Thank you so much. That's truly appreciative to me, because any opportunity I get right now to help out anybody and to listen to people and to coach people, I really enjoy. But I will say that comes from experience. And when I indicated that happiness is a choice, I grew up in a very difficult family environment. In fact, when I left my initial family environment from sorts of abuse and so forth like that, and mostly verbal, I had no confidence either. And so at that point in time, my confidence was at a very low level. But then I joined the military, and the military actually gave me the structure, but they gave me the habits and the discipline to maintain those habits and so forth. And then I got to see that really when you work at something, you can achieve something. And that's when I started to gain confidence and so forth like that. So when you go through that and you start at a level, on the basement level, where you're not really happy, and you've learned how to become happy, the next biggest skill you can have, and that's what I wanted to have, was pass it on to somebody else and pay forward and to give somebody else an opportunity. And I could see it. You know, a lot of times when I talk to people when I was into the workforce, I could sense when you've come from a place of unhappiness, you can sense pretty quick when somebody is unhappy.
Yeah.
And finding that time to create a space for them to actually search within themselves where that happiness can be and how to get it is something that I really enjoy doing it. And you know what? What I really learned is that the biggest skill that any person can have is just be there. Be there and listen.
Yeah.
And listen. You know, listen to the words. Really listen to the words, and just remain curious. Remain curious and you know what's going on underneath, and give them that opportunity to search for themselves. So.
Yeah. No, you're right, because we are all different, but we
Yeah.
are all the same.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. We are all inside. We are all looking pretty much the same.
100%.
Even if our skin could be different, or
100%.
you know, our features, but we are all the same.
100%. Yeah, for sure.
And that is what I appreciate so much with you, that you are treating everyone equally. You are always in the same length of eyesight.
Yeah. You know, as we were talking there earlier about, you know, just before we came on the air here about working with certain cultures and giving people, I had such an amazing opportunity to work with different nationalities there, Nepalis, Pakistani, Indians, and so forth like that. And you'll always see people in all walks in life that have potential, and they have potential, but you can see something is just missing a little bit. And usually it comes down to confidence. And creating an environment where they can become confident makes me happy.
Yeah.
Because it gives you an opportunity to say, you did extremely well, now go do it.
Yeah.
And keep doing it.
Yeah.
And keep doing it.
And just spread it to someone else.
And spread it to somebody
Yeah.
else. And you know what, to be quite honest with you, and on our team, in our department, that's what I think that we did on our team. Like in my team specifically, I always maintained an open office work environment, including myself. Even though I was a director, I refused the office and changed the office, and I had an open office work environment. And it really got to give you an opportunity as a leader to create an environment where people had every opportunity to share, but also to develop relationships with each other. And let's face it, we spend a majority of our time at work.
Yeah, we do.
And if we spend a majority of time at work, and we spend it all the time talking technical stuff, but we don't get the time to know each other, you imagine the amount of stress that happens when you leave work. And you know, on my specific team, that open office environment, we had more conflict, but it was verbal. It was very much healthy conflict. That you know what, we laugh so much, and we've solved problems. We used to have people come over on the floor and tell us to shut up because we were too loud.
I know.
And
I remember that.
You know, and it was just a great environment to be able to do this. And so it was really good success. That was good.
So tell me, Gordon. I mean, I know that you are a positive person, and you are filled with a lot of wisdom, and all these things. And you have worked so hard with yourself.
Yeah.
So, you know, I know
Yeah.
that you have a lot of good recommendation and keys.
Yeah.
What do you do when you lack that feeling of happiness? What do you have anything that you? Okay, I do this, I do that, I exercise, I do that. You know, do you have anything to give us?
Yeah. Just how long do we have?
Oh, come on, shoot it away.
So there's a few things, and there's a few things that we do, and like I said, a lot of it was taught me by the military. I think, and it begins by first of all adopting a mindset, and a mindset that you will not lose, because if you have a mindset that I'm not sure, I'm not this, I'm not that, I don't, and I call it a warrior mindset. It's like going into battle every day, because let's face it, life can get very difficult. Work can be very difficult. Relationships can be very difficult, and so forth. So first of all, adopting a mindset that, look, I'm going to have many different challenges over the next little while, whatever the case may be, but I'm going to win. I'm going to win. I'm going to succeed at some things, fail at some things, and whatever the case may be. But at the end of the road, I'm going to see myself there. And once you see yourself there, you create a vision. And if you create a vision with purpose, because let's face it, if you don't have a purpose, so after the mindset, the winning mindset, next thing you need to do is create a vision with purpose. Because let's face it, if you have something that's that's challenging, that it's clear and it's consequential. If I don't get there, this is what happens to me. So create that vision for yourself and believe in it. And then after that, once you, like I said, so the mindset is first, then is the vision part. And then after that, put the habits in place that you need to do every day. So habits involves fitness, involves sleep, involves all the little things every day to sit there. And sometimes everybody, and I've seen the same before, you fake it till you make it. And this structure of getting up, working out every day and eating healthy every day and is a slow burn, but things change as you do it. And the other habits, maybe let's say I wanted to be a really good speaker. Okay, so I'm going to, part of my habits every day is I'm going to find 5 or 10 minutes where I'm going to speak in front of somebody, in front of people, whatever the case may be, and to be able to do it. So those are the type of habits that you want to put into your day. And the other part about that is, the most important part about that is discipline. Because it is so easy that even though you've created a clear vision for yourself with a purpose and that's challenging and consequential and all this stuff, is that you don't actually do it every day. But you need to get up and be relentless and be relentless on the habits themselves. Be relentless on practicing and believe that you can do it. And to do that, it's discipline, but discipline comes from within too. And this is where the mindset helps you with the discipline, because you said there's no turning back. There's no turning back. And I often say, and Wayne Dyer often said this, life is a business and not a game. Let's face it, it's just not a game. You have to make life as a business. So if you come to work every day as a business, you dress nice, you put a shirt and tie on, you go and present, you learn how to present, or you do your work and you learn your skills and stuff like that. Well, this is what life is too, for you to be happy. This is why happiness has to be a choice. And this is why you have to step into the ring of happiness and actually do the things that will lead to happiness. Does it happen right away? No, it doesn't happen right away. But it's an eventual thing here. A lot of people, they start off with different things, but they miss, but then they don't put the whole package together. They don't put all the habits together. They don't do all the right habits that needs to happen for them to get their purpose in life. And so
I love that.
So that's,
I love that, what you said about step into the ring of happiness.
yeah, you have to.
I'm gonna do a T-shirt with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Step into the ring of happiness.
Yeah.
Gordon. Penney.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter what's going on in your life.
No, you're right. And also, I think that you taught me that also, the routines, the habits. And I remember, because we started doing our thing, it was in the middle of the summer. And for you guys who live here in Qatar, it is hot. It's warm. And I was doing my walks in the morning. And my brain is not my best friend, right? It's not my best friend, because the brain said, "Anne, go home again.
Yeah.
You don't need to do this. Go home, it's too hot." But then I said to my brain, we are going into this air-conditioned bus stop thing, you know, those little boxes where it's air-conditioned. So I said, you're going to get that piece of 3 minutes and we're going to drink some water, brain, then we're out. Deal? And the brain was like, okay. And it worked.
Yeah.
So you could actually speak to your brain, because the brain just want to take the easy way.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, for sure. And you know, look, there's many times in your life you're going to have to take a step back. Okay, so, or that is, you have to be really, what I mean by the discipline, the relentlessness. And you know this, and well, the audience doesn't know this, but I'm presently, I'm a stage 4 cancer patient.
I know.
And over the last 3-4 months, there's been something that I talk about, being relentless in the habits and staying happy has been an enormous challenge. But I do know this, and I feel dearly from the heart that you can win at this. And I talk a lot often in that you can choose to be unhappy, feel sorry for yourself, and go from there. Or you can choose whatever remaining days that you have on this earth to be a part of people's lives and to enjoy every moment. And even though there's times I'm in immense pain and stuff like that, finding that time, even through the pain, to be able to show people the love and to show them. And one of my, you've said it already, and I right now in my life, is having the ability of showing gratitude
Yeah.
of the people that have been around me for for my entire life is such an amazing thing to be able to do.
Yeah.
Because not everybody gets that opportunity in life. Like, and I don't know how long more I have left, and I'm hoping I'm going to defeat this, but I do know this, that by staying in the happiness category allows me to embrace the pain a lot easier,
Yeah.
and allows me to really, I mean, to see happiness on other people's face when you show them gratitude and stuff like that is it's really good. So
I am so grateful that you are here.
yeah,
And I am so happy that you are here, because I mean, and also that you're sharing.
yeah,
And the thing is, because when we found out that you were sick, I think that we all were super sad and super shocked, and because you are like the health himself, and
yeah,
but you taught me something,
yeah.
and I think this is something that everyone can take great wisdom from, and that is that no one of us have any idea of how long we have.
No, we don't.
No one.
No.
And just because we keep living like, yeah, this is gonna forever and
Yeah,
ever,
sure.
but no one of us know. And I think that we need to live every day with gratitude, happiness, and being so grateful for everything that is around us.
Yeah.
Spend time with the people we love and care for.
And the more you believe in that, and actually take those little habits and do it every day, the more it becomes real.
Yeah.
Right? The more it becomes real. And it's, like I said, it's not easy every day. It's
No.
not easy at all. I'll have my weak moments like anybody else. And, but I do know this, I'm on a much better side of happiness than on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, which is really good.
And I
Really
think
super.
also that is something that we all can think about, of, living a life with gratitude and happiness. If you're sick, if you're well, it's going to make it easier.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because my dad is also sick.
Yeah.
And he's taking it, well, he's like, today is a good day.
Yeah.
Because it's all we have is today.
Yeah.
And we need to treat it like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I can't help too, but stressing to your audience that the stuff that I believe in today and the stuff that I continue to practice, and I mentioned his name before, all came from a gentleman by Wayne Dyer. And when I was in my most difficult moments in life with PTSD, and at the most bottom level, I would just, we were talking about radio and everything, about listening to radio. Well, I used to go out for walks in the morning, and I just put an audiobook on from Wayne Dyer. And he's considered to be the father of motivation. He's passed away now, but all of the stuff that I believe in today and that I preach to others came from his writings and his teachings and stuff like that. And I would encourage anybody to really, who's searching to find confidence or searching to find purpose in life, just begin with his teachings. And you just listen to it for 15 minutes a day. And he has many different things, and he has quite a good sense of humor as well, which I really enjoy.
Yeah,
And
I have a few of his books thanks to you.
Yeah,
We
it's
can
really
maybe
good.
mention it in our
Yeah, sure.
captions
Yeah, sure.
for
Yeah,
Instagram.
yeah, sure, for sure.
Gordon,
Yeah,
I love you.
I love you too.
I am so grateful for you, and
Thank
you
you.
make me happy.
Thank you.
Thank you
so
for
much.
being here, and thank you
It's a
for
pleasure.
your, being generous with you and your time. And thank you for being you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a true pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.